Hello and welcome to my kitchen. I just got back from the market with a whole bunch of yummy, delicious, colorful, vibrant, living foods that is going to provide me with the energy I need to be healthy, fit, and strong this week. So come along and let's see what I got. So first of all, when I go to the grocery store, I am looking for things that I want to be made of. All right, colorful, vibrant, delicious looking, healthy things. So this is just the produce. I went to the farmer's market today, and I'll just tell you what I do with these things. So, because honestly, I remember looking at all this stuff going, I do not want to eat all that stuff. That looks really complicated and not very tasty. And I might just want to go get a pizza and some wings. Yeah, trust me, it gets better. All right, let's get started. We got golden beets. Golden beets are like one of my favorite things. I juice them. I use them in salads. They are also delicious prepared like traditional beets, lightly like cooked or used in soups. Blueberries, very delicious, very healthy, perfect in your smoothies, for a snack, or as a garnish on salads. It's interesting, I like to put things like blueberries and strawberries, and I always put like maybe some yellow pepper or red pepper or something that's a really vibrant, different color from the greens, because it stimulates your visual senses. And when your visual senses are stimulated with food, it turns on the digestive system in your body and it starts warming it up. It's like warming up your car in -25. You just rev the engine a little bit and give it a few minutes so that it can produce a better ride. All right. We got yams. Yams are delicious and they're a real good comfort food. I found these to be very satisfying when I was trying to cut down on the carbs that I was eating, the traditional breads, pastas, starchy foods, even like regular potatoes. These are more nutritious than regular potatoes, and they're easy to prepare. You could eat them raw or cooked. If you're going to do them raw, you want to cut them up in little pieces because they're kind of hard, and or you can crunch on them. See, whatever you like, I guess. But what I like to do is cut them into little pieces and put them in salads. I mix them with onions and lemon juice and make it as the bottom layer of my salad, or you can put it with parsley. You could put it with pretty much anything. It'd be good with mushrooms. Just be creative. If you want to bake them, you can bake them anywhere from 45 minutes to 70 minutes, depending on your oven. 350 to 400. What I recommend you do is after you cook them, leave them on the counter to cool a little bit, because the skin will stay large, but the inside will be smaller. And you can actually just peel the skin off after it's been sitting out on the cupboard for not too long, maybe like 20-25 minutes. But put that in after you peel off the skin, you put it in the fridge, and you can cut it up into pieces. It's good cold, or you can warm it up, and it's a real satisfying alternative to something that you want that's starchy. And you can put a little salt on it. Himalayan salt's what I recommend, and it will be, you know what? I hope you really love the yams. They're very, very delicious. All right, we got jalapenos. I juice them, put them in salads. The little spice is good for your circulation. They're really good for you. Cucumber. Cucumber is so good for your skin. So I usually juice my cucumber or cut it in slices. It's awesome with lemon juice, a little bit of salt and pepper, just on its own like that, or you can add it to any salad. I mean, cucumber is just sort of a free food to go with everything. Pears, you can juice them. I prefer to just cut them up and eat them without the core, because they're so delicious and I really enjoy the texture. So I usually eat pears just like they are, like you would traditionally eat an apple. Onions. I like purple onions. I think I like them purple because they're colorful. I mean, they do have nutrients and different things in them, and they're cancer fighting. So onions are a good idea, but I like the purple onions. They have a softer flavor, and they have a nicer presentation, I think, in different dishes with that slight pink or pinky purple color. Red peppers. I love these sliced up. You can dip them in hummus. You can dip them in different dips that you make. Be creative with your seeds and your nuts and stuff like that and make different dips, but peppers are great. And of course, you can cook them in stir fries with pretty much anything. We got some vine tomatoes, which make excellent raw pasta sauces. When you're talking about pasta, I'm not talking about regular pasta. I'm talking about something you're making out of something here, like the zucchini or the beets, or even the yams you can make, or carrots. You can make the pasta with a spiralizer out of any of those things if you want. Yeah, behind the tomatoes we have carrots, and they can be juiced or used in salads. The zucchini makes a lot of different things. It's an interesting food because it's good hot or cold. If you want to stir fry it, again, mix it with the peppers, onions, mushrooms, eggplant, and if you want to have a meat in there, put your meat of choice, but it's excellent for a stir fry. All right, so we've got herbs here. Herbs are very cleansing for your blood. One of my personal favorites is cilantro. I try to eat that as much as possible. I know it's really, really good for me, so I always chow down. The parsley is good for your breath and it's good for your blood, so eat a lot of that too. I use scissors to cut it up in my salad so I can cut it up kind of small. I save the stems and juice the stems because there's lots of nutrients in there, and just because it's kind of thicker to eat and you don't want to, just throw in the juicer. It's good nutrients. It's breaking down into the ingredients that you want to be made of. All right, so 2 different kinds of kale, delicious. When I cut the kale into salads, I actually will remove this hard part and keep that for juicing. So I'll juice the kale salads. One tip I'll give you with juicing, just on a side note, when you're juicing kale, it's a good idea to put it through with carrots, because the carrots offer the stability, and then the kale leaf is easier for the juicer to process. All right, in the middle here I have red chard, Swiss chard. It's good for juicing, or it's actually good if you lightly saute it with a little coconut oil. It's pretty delicious. That's just our black kale. You can use the same as regular kale, or you can make, with the bigger leaves, you can make sort of little wraps with things. Those are kind of fun. Broccoli. Broccoli is interesting because the stem is something that sometimes people usually throw away, especially if you get like a full broccoli. But I always juice the stem, and I've started to actually cut it up, peel it, and cut it up into strips like carrot sticks, because it's actually quite delicious. So you might want to try that. I really like it. Got some big apples. I'm just going to eat those, or maybe I'll juice them. Limes and lemons. These are the dressings for everything, whether you're making salads or stir fries. Right in there in the juices, you know, you put them right in with the peel and the juices. I just cut off both ends and shove them right in there. That's why we want to make sure that we're, you know, doing organic produce, because we're sometimes using the outsides. There's a lot of vitamins and stuff in here, antioxidants, crazy amount of antioxidants in the lemon peel. Very, very good for you. You're going to need these for your lemon water. And spinach, juice it, salad it, saute it, mix it into your smoothies, get it into your kids. Spinach is really good for you and has very little taste. You can mix that in anything. Apples, Granny Smiths, definitely for the juicer. Avocados. Somebody once asked me, Melissa, if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? I honestly think it would be an avocado. It's extremely satisfying. It has the macronutrients required for, you know, a healthy body, and it tastes so good. It just really is delicious. I like to eat avocados. If I want to have a really thick smoothie, I'll mix it in with the smoothie. There's also some really cool avocado pudding recipes. I know my friend Alina has an avocado pudding recipe that she's going to teach me how to make, and I'm excited to taste her recipe. So we're going to do that. And I got a treat today. I got a dragon fruit. Dragon fruit tastes really delicious. What have we got there? Oh, the ginger root. Ginger root is for juicing. I put about this much ginger root in my juices, so this was just going to do 2 juices for me. And I try to stick it in with other vegetables also, so it's easier for the juicer to handle. Now last week, when I went to the market, the manager there was teaching me how to do a pineapple. So he told me that before I serve the pineapple, what I want to do is cut off the end here and put it upside down, because the pineapple has all the sugar settling in the bottom, and this allows the sugar and sweetness to go out throughout it. He also told me that to pick the perfect pineapple, you want to look for really uniform eyes. So if they're smaller at the top and larger at the bottom, they're actually immature and not as good. All right, I've got my Life Essentials because I take this every single day in my smoothie. It's an amino acid complex with a whole bunch of incredible things. You gotta have this. It's the best protein that I think is out there. Hemp hearts. It's so delicious, and you can sprinkle it on salads or put it in your smoothies, whatever you like. This is something interesting I picked up at Community. It is a powder that you make into coconut water. So I can use this with just the regular filtered water and make coconut water. So it's really handy, especially for traveling. Okay, this is preparation for the smoothies. The illustration was better before, but I wait till the bananas get spotty because that's when they're most nutritious. And then I freeze the bananas and just use them in the smoothies. That makes it cold and it gives it that nice texture, but it doesn't freeze it because we don't want to really add a whole bunch of ice to our smoothies. So that was my grocery trip. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope that's helpful for you, because when I look at foods, I look at, do I really want to be made of those foods? And sometimes, you know, there's just a whole bunch of bad options. In that case, I just go for the best one. You know, you have to be able to give yourself the freedom to live in the moment and enjoy life. So it's all about just making that better decision in the moment. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was helpful. If you have some questions about things that you would like to make of different foods, if you take a picture of these and send them in or post them on my Facebook, I will answer those questions for you. And let's get this communication going, because I want to teach you what I know that has helped me in my own life to be happier and healthier and a better version of myself. I feel myself getting stronger and better and more agile and more balanced, and I feel more confident and more smart even. My memory is getting better. I've been able to heal myself by eating good whole foods. And I think it's really important that we start spreading the knowledge about nutrients and supplements and vitamins, and teach you how your body works. I want to teach you how your body works, because I've seen so many people apply these principles to their own life and have really good results, and I know this can work for you too. So until next time, happy healthy people eat living foods, and I hope you are having a wonderful day. Namaste.